Hello beauties, how are you all doing? Thank you for joining me today. So today is going to be another makeup of the day. Get ready with me using the beautiful Natasha Denona I Need a Warm. We all know what it looks like by now. This will be the fourth time I've used it, so that's what it looks like. So before all that though, obviously we've got to do our base makeup. First of all, we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. Can you see it's down here now? So maybe before I next do the Shop My Stash, maybe I'll be finished with it. And then I can bring a new one in. Whoops, way too much. Because I don't think I'm gonna get around to doing another Shop My Stash for 2 weeks. I think one will be due next week, but it's gonna just go on for a bit longer, I think. We've got a little friend, well, we've got two. We've got one there and then one there, and I'm getting, I've broken out. I'm not doing too good though, guys. I feel like I'm sickening for something. Look at all that breakout there. That's unusual for me. Okay, so I used the Illuminator by L'Oreal yesterday, so I'm going to go in with the New Look Glow highlighter stick. It's a Project Pan product. I really only put this on the cheeks, so let's blend that in now. Right, so today I might mix foundations. So this is Project Pan, the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydra Maniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. And I've got a Maybelline one. I've not mixed these two for a while, and I'm not in any rush to get anywhere, so we can do that. So the Maybelline Fit Me New Look Dewy and Smooth. This one's in Porcelain 110. It's not. It isn't. So what I do with this, first of all, we'll get some facial spray on this sponge. And it's the Face Facts Vitamin C facial spray. Just one spritz. Then we'll put some of this Maybelline Fit Me on, only a tiny bit. It comes out way too quick because it doesn't have a pump. Right, so literally that much. Then we'll put this on first. Dogs are out again. Dogs are constantly out in my videos. Right, and then we'll go in with the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac. So the Maybelline foundation that I've just used, which is darker, you'll see just how dark it is in a minute. I'm not going to keep it. I'm using it 10 times because it's a Project 10 Uses product. You can see how much lighter it is. And then I'm going to declutter it. I don't have anyone to give it to. Let's just do this up here first. Yeah, I'll declutter it. I don't know if I'm going to declutter it straight away or just do it next year when I do the declutter. I think I might do that. And I normally do either a winter declutter or a spring declutter. I think it's going to be a spring declutter next year. Because normally what I do, normally I get makeup for my birthday, that's in February. So normally I do the declutter in March. I mean, mixing the foundation isn't too bad, because I would say this Urban Decay one is a little bit light. It's a little bit Casper-like on me. I mean, it's the right shade for me. I think a shade darker would have been way too dark. So the Urban Decay one is in the shade Ultra Fair, in the shade 10. And like I said, if I would have gone any darker, like a shade up, it just would have been too dark. I've just been chatting to my friend Naomi through Marco Polo. It's nice. It's nice to chat to her. Right, let's get some concealer on. So, Glossier Stretch Concealer. To be honest, I didn't know whether to do this today. I feel drained, guys. I feel absolutely drained. But I want to finish this I Need a Warm palette by tomorrow. So like I said, only 2 looks left. Right, we'll brush the brows out. I've also got a project pan update to do, which is the That's Expensive project pan update. I don't think I'm going to be doing that today. I'll probably do that tomorrow or maybe Sunday. Now I'm going to go in with the Units Loose Powder. It's just a transparent powder. I will be glad when I finish this, and I'll also be glad when I don't think I will finish the Maybelline one. That's getting decluttered. I'll be glad when it's decluttered, shall we say. Let's just put my fringe over here. Right, so today we will do the Sephora Contour Stick. I don't think I've done it in a couple of days. So mine's in Fair to Light, part of the Project 10 Uses. I was going to go under there. No to that, it's not bronzer. Right, I'm going to try this brush. It's the BH Cosmetics 117. Let's try doing up here first. Right, I'm just going to blend this out. Not much because you can barely see it as it is. Oh, did I not? Did I go underneath my chin? Don't think I did. Really going to blend that in then. Right, so with my magnetic palette that I put together, there's the Tanya Bear bronzer. Now, I don't know how many times I've used it, but we're going to go in with it again today. The reason I say I don't know how many times I've used it, because I filmed yesterday and I've not edited. Well, it's edited, but I've not like put everything down in the description. So I've not looked in my journal to see how many times I've used this bronzer. So we're going to use everything from the magnetic palette. And it's going to get to a point where we'll go back into the hourglass. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash these brushes, wash my sponge, because that could be the culprit for this. Or it could just be a hormonal breakout. Not everything's to do with makeup. There we go. Right, so what I'm going to do today, because I'm still using the I Need a Warm, my blusher needs to be warm. So I'm going to go in with the Peach Tanya Bear, the Benefit Rocker Chair, and the Benefit Gold Rush. So which one should I start with? I'll start with lightest and then go into darkest. So Benefit Rocker Chair, Peach Gold Rush. Sorry, no, it's not Peach Gold Rush, it's just called Gold Rush. And then the Peach Tanya Bear. On my sheen brush. Right, I need to see. Sorry, I need to see what that blush looks like. Nice, actually. I need to blend it out though. I didn't mean to go this far down, so maybe we'll take the foundation brush there, because otherwise it's just dragging the cheek down, and you want a more lifted blush. I mean, on this side it doesn't look too bad, so okay. Right, and then the highlighter is going to be Primark's, because that's the only one in here. There's not much choice. I do have other Project Pan highlighters, but I'm more focusing on what's in here. And again, we'll blend this out. Must be coming up now though to 10 uses, especially for the bronzer and the highlighter. I need to be using the highlighters. So I've got MAC Soft and Gentle and Colourpop Super Shocking Lunch Money, and they're part of the That's Expensive Project Pan. And of course we've got this part of That's Expensive Project Pan, but I don't have usage goals on them. I can tell you how many times I've used them, I think, because I think I've written them down for this month. But if I haven't, going forward next month for sure we'll be doing that with them as well, because I just want to know how many times I'm using my products. Now we're going in with the Huda Beauty Glowish Powder in the shade Fair. Feel like I'm doing really well with this one. Probably you're going to see the most progress on this powder more than anything else. Now I'm going to go in with a Dalba First Spray Hydrated and Radiant Skin. Right, I've gone in with the Juvia's Place Eye Primer as always. So now we're going to go into this eyeshadow primer. Right, so that's on. So now we're going in with the lovely eyeshadow palette. So the shade I want to use today, what did I say I wanted to do yesterday? Oh, did I say those two together? I think I did, didn't I? Because they're similar, Fancy and Snug. So Snug would be kind of like outer corner, and Snug would be, no, Snug outer corner and Fancy kind of in the middle, possibly going through the crease, just depending on how glittery it is. And then tomorrow, Hanker, and then we're done with the palette. So I want to go in with Mellow, I think. And it's getting to the point now where it's samey with the mattes. I apologise about that. But I don't like a dark crease. So we're going to go in with Mellow first. I think that's the lightest one in the palette. Right, so I don't know that this brush is going to work, but I'm going to go in with a smaller one. Normally I use the EO1, which is a lot bigger, a lot fluffier. This one is the EO2. So let's give this a whirl. Yeah, I mean, it is working. I mean, it's a lot darker than I gave this eyeshadow credit for. But they will look darker on my fur lids. And I do have a very pale eyeshadow base on, and then of course the powder. So I had some more problems with this phone today. So when I was trying to upload the previous Natasha Denona look that I did yesterday, it just kept saying, oh, we can't upload this media. But apparently there's a lot of problems with the... So this phone is called the Honor X6C. I'm going to do my own review on this phone because there's a lot of reviews out there and I want to give you my thoughts. So I'll do that soon, but I've got so many videos, guys, so many things in the pipelines that I want to do. Let's try and blend it out now with this. I think it's got to the point now where I've used every single matte eyeshadow at least once. Normally I would go in with Ripe, but I'm going to go in with Further. I'm not going all the way here because I don't want it to look dirty there. Just really putting it like up to about there. I do like this palette. I think it's nice. I think it'd go really nice with the I Need a Warm. Not I Need a Warm. I'm using the I Need a Warm. The I Need a Nude. When I do the last look tomorrow, I'll show you them side by side. They're not at all similar. But I do feel like the I Need a Nude has got more, like it says, nude eyeshadows in it. And if you want a lighter eyeshadow, it would just look a bit not put together. I mean, sometimes I do like lighter ones than what's in the palette and not as warm. But if you don't like warm eyeshadows, you're not going to buy this palette in the first place, are you? So I bought this myself. Like it was £36. My mum bought me the Yucca palette for Christmas, and she bought me the Xenon palette for my birthday. So last year I got free Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes. That's only because they were all £36. I wouldn't be paying full price for them. I don't feel like the new Natasha Denona palettes are kind of for me now. I mean, there was one that came out. I'll put it around here somewhere. So one of the new ones that came out, I was interested in to begin with, but I'm not anymore, I don't think. I don't want to be bringing palettes in all the time. It's got to be something pretty darn special for it to, get my attention now. My mind's set on not bringing anything in. Right, now I'm going to go in with this shade here. That one's called Vim. Okay, let's get it in here. Wow, it doesn't look that dark in the mirror, but it looks extremely dark in the camera, so we need to blend this out. So I'm just going to run this on this little pad here. That happened yesterday as well. So yesterday's video was like 45 minutes. I wonder if I can get this done in less than 45 minutes. At the moment it's on 24. Yeah, it's done it again there. I'll just run that through. I keep wanting to call it a colour switch. It's not a colour switch, it's just like a makeup eraser. I need to remember to take some tablets to my mum's. Because I keep some of my epilim tablets at my mum's, and I also keep some here for when I stay over at my mum's. So when I stay over at my mum's, I like to have some tablets there, and there's none there at the moment. So we need to rectify that. I'm just going to go in with this Revolution powder. Now I'm going to go in with the Technique Glitter Primer. Right, well that's doing what that needs to be doing, so I think I'm going to go in with Vim. This one here on the lash line, so let's get a brush for that. Right, so I have been using pencil brushes, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to use this liner brush here. These are all Glaminatrix Cosmetics brushes, the brushes that I've been using that Lisa gifted me ever since she gifted them to me. So this is the EO8. So let's go in with Vim on the lower lash line. Ooh, my eyes are watering, and that's gone down far darker than I would have liked. It's alright, stop worrying. Maybe we'll put something up here once I'm done. It depends how dark it goes. Yeah, so we're going in with Snug first. This one. It's not that dark. That one would go really nice with the I Need a Nude. Like, you do have some really warm shades in here. I would say the warm ones are like these two. Well, those three down there, and then these ones down here are not that warm, I don't think. When I think of warm tones, I think of orange, brown, those types of shades. Oh, I nearly put it across there. So we'll go on to this eye now. That's a shade, by the way, guys. It's not that dark, is it? So that's what shade was it? Snug. Yeah, Snug. So that's what Snug looks like. Very, very pretty. So now we're going in with Fancy. Let's see if it is Fancy. It's just like an inner corner highlight. Let's see. I'm just going to put it all over into the crease though. I've already got thoughts on this palette for the ranking. We've got one more look to do yet. So I'm not going to tell you my thoughts in this video. Right, and then we'll get the little finger. Actually, no, I'll get a pencil brush. And then we'll go back into Fancy and we'll put that in the inner corner. Drag it up a bit. Need a bit more on that eye. It's really exciting using new palettes, but I can't wait to use some of the older palettes that Tiny Decisions brought out for me. Right, now back to the blending. Yeah, we can do something on the lash line to accentuate that. So it's not actually that dark. I mean, this eye look could come from the I Need a Nude for sure. Why does it always look like it's patchy out here though? No matter what I do, it always looks patchy. And it's not even as if my eyes have been watering. We're going to use the darkest brown in the palette, which is Pep. I don't know if I've used it. It looks like it has been used. And we're going to create a line on the lash line. Need a bit more, I think, for that eye. There we go. It's not really noticeable, but I know it's there. I'm glad I got the Got Up and Go to do this video. I just feel so lethargic. There we go. Very, very pretty. I've not used this in a couple of days, so let's go in with the Essence, the False Lashes Mascara, Extreme Volume and Curl. Get a bit of this on the lashes. Don't know what lipstick to wear though. But I could wear a bolder one, just because the eye looks pretty neutral. But we'll see. There we go, that looks nice. I think I want to use Los Angeles. It's the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. That was in my everyday makeup basket. I didn't pull it for when I pulled my Shop My Stash. I pulled these lippies after that. There isn't that many lipsticks in there. So, yeah, we're going to use this. Oh, yes, that looks nice. I'll show you the lippies that I've used so far. I can't show you the one that's in my handbag, and I really, really like Well. I think it's nice. Right, so I think 5 lipsticks in total. So like I said, MAC Whirl. That's a cult classic, isn't it? I wanted to wear Velvet Teddy and I brought MAC Whirl in because I forgot that I even bought it. There's also this one by Kylie. I really, really like this one. So this one's by Kylie. This one's in Blushing Bay. I don't think I would wear that with this look. I mean, yeah, it would still go. Oh gosh, I thought I found some fuzzies on that one as well. Isn't it bad enough that I've had to throw all my Pat McGrath Labs ones out? And I had some minis from Pat McGrath Labs and they've had to go as well. So obviously it's a formula. So then we've got the NYX that you've just seen me apply now in Los Angeles. And that's the last NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream that I've got. I mean, not 100% sure, but I think it is. I don't even think they sell them anymore. This I used yesterday, the Fenty Beauty Riri, love that. And I used this, I don't know when, but I've used it this month. So this is the Tanya Better Cosmetics, and this one's in Stocking Filler, I think. This one is so old. Does it smell? No, not really. I think it's okay, but I'm just wondering whether I should declutter it because I have had it a while. Let's put that over there. Is there any more? Oh, there's one more here. So there's one by Revolution. Really, really like this. It's great for fall and autumn months. That would have even gone with this look, I think. So then there's six lippies, and there could be more in my handbag. So this is the look, guys. Let me come closer. Yeah, I really, really like it. Love the palette so far. I mean, so far, I've only got one more look to do. Have I used every single matte? Let's have a look. Yeah. And I've used every single shimmer apart from Hanker. That to me, it doesn't look like it's going to be an Andy shade. No, it's not. It's not going to be a me shade, but I am going to use it for the sake of doing that review video at the end of the month. Not review, ranking. So I will use it, but it's not. I don't think I'm going to like the look, let's put it that way. But I do, however, like this look. I think it's pretty. And I've liked every single look that I've done so far. I think this is look 5. So tomorrow will be look 6. I don't think I like look 6, but maybe I can come up with something really, really nice. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave this here. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, click on the notifications bell as well, because I do upload quite a lot. And if you don't click on that notifications bell, then you won't be notified of when I upload. My uploads at the moment are going up as premieres. Sometimes I'm in them, sometimes I'm not. So why not come and say hello? If I'm there, I will say hello back to you. I'll be doing live streams again soon, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.